Hey guys, so this is Mr. My Calculus Academy now signing on. Before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button for more updates on our mathematical tutorial videos. Now, to start with, let's have problem solving first, okay? There are 400 people in a party. If there are 140 more men than women, how many women are there? To begin with, you may look at this problem as a problem that involves whole numbers. You may pause this video for a while and try to find out on your own. Now, let's proceed. According to our word problem, there are 400 more people in a party. If there are 140 more men than women, how many women are there? So one of the key strategy here is using the cube strategy. C stands for circle the given. So according to our word problem, we need to encircle the number 400 people. So we are talking about the number of people then. Okay? And also, there are 140 more men than women. Now, listen carefully. The question is, how many women are there? U stands for underline what is being asked or what is the question. How many women are there? Now, for the cube strategy, B stands for box the math word. There is a math word that what we call more than. What do you mean by more than? One of the misconceptions is they are saying that more than is addition, wherein you are comparing. It's supposed to be comparing that some of the quantities, or it depends on the problem, one of the quantity is greater compared to the other. So in this case, there are more men than women. Okay? The number of men are greater than the number of women in this problem. Now, what will happen here is next, E stands for erase what is or what are the unnecessary words. In this case, there are and then in a party. It's not it doesn't necessarily that you need to erase. It's only optional. Okay, it's your option. So you may erase the if there are. Now, since we are talking about the people problem or the number of people, so we may be able to solve this. S stands for solve. Now, you may use the a lot of strategies. It depends on you. But in my case, I have a lot of strategies. I will give suggestions, okay, for this situation. So please bear with our examples. Now, what will happen here, we may use the blocks or what we call the tape diagram. Suppose you are comparing the number of men and women. If you're comparing the number of men and women, suppose let's draw a rectangular bar to represent the number of women and another bar to represent the number of men. What you will see here, they have the same measurement, meaning they have the same value. But unfortunately, the number of men is greater than women. If the men are greater or the number of men is greater, it must be longer. But if it is fewer, of course, it must be shorter. That is the rule of our tape diagram. Now, what will happen here? You have to make it longer. Now, what will happen here? According to our given, there are 140 more men than women. That is the gap between them. The number 140 is the gap between them. Now, there are a total of 400 people in this problem. But don't forget that there is also a question. How many women are there? So therefore, we have to use question mark to represent the unknown. Now, after you do this, illustrate the problem, label the quantities, and then put question mark to represent the unknown or what is being asked. Now, what will happen here is we may use blocks to represent the unknown number. We don't know the number of men, the total number of men, and the total number of women. But we do know the total number of people and the difference between the number of men and the number of women. We may use the block method. Suppose there are two blocks, and the number of two blocks is what? To make it two blocks, you have to extract the difference, the 120. So 400 minus 140, the difference will become what? Take away 10 or you have to regroup. So this will become 300. So what will happen? 260. So that is the value of two blocks. To make it one block, the result will become 260 divided by 2, since the goal of block method is to solve for one block, or what is the value of one block. Now, 260 divided by 2 equals 130. Now, what is the question again? How many women are there? Luckily, the question itself is already one block. So therefore, the answer will become the, let's say, there are 130 women. So this is how block method works. So hopefully to see you on the next video clip. So this is a part 1. On part 2, what if we will use the strategy of algebra? So see you guys. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. See you.